Hey guys, welcome back, I'm Jay. In this episode, we're going to look at different operations in DynamoDB. DynamoDB lets you manage tables with a number of table operations. The create table operation allows you to create a table by specifying a table name, a primary key and throughput settings. The DescribeTable operation returns the table information, such as key schema, throughput settings, the estimated table size, and secondary indexes. The UpdateTable operation allows you to modify throughput settings, change capacity mode, update GSIs, and enable or disable DynamoDB streams. The DeleteTable operation lets you delete a table completely. This is an irreversible operation. The ListTables operation returns a list of tables in your AWS account in a specified region. The DescribeLimits returns the regional quotas of WCUs and RCUs in your AWS account. DynamoDB provides CRUD operations that allow you to easily read and write items in DynamoDB tables. The PutItem operation allows you to create a new item or replace an old item. If no existing item has the same primary key, the PutItem operation creates a new item. If there is a duplicated item with the same primary key, the PutItem operation replaces the old item. The GetItem operation reads an item with the given primary key. By default, the GetItem request performs an eventually consistent read. You can use the consistent read parameter to request a strongly consistent read. The UpdateItem operation performs an upsert action, as it tries to update the attributes if the item exists, or add a new item if it doesn't exist. The DeleteItem operation lets you delete an item with the given primary key. In addition to the basic CRUD operations, DynamoDB also provides bulk read and bulk write operations. The BatchReadItem operation can read up to 100 items from one or more tables, and return up to 16 megabytes of data. The BatchWriteItem operation can combine up to 25 PutItem and DeleteItem requests for one or more tables, and write up to 16 megabytes of data. BatchWriteItem doesn't support the UpdateItem request. Using batch operations can reduce the round trips from your application to DynamoDB. In addition, DynamoDB performs the individual read or write operations in parallel. Applications can benefit from the parallelism without having to manage concurrency or threading. By default, DynamoDB PutItem, UpdateItem and DeleteItem are unconditional. Each operation overwrites an existing item that has the specified primary key. For instance, an unconditional PutItem overwrites an item, if the item already exists with the same primary key. However, you can optionally use condition expression to request a conditional write. A conditional write succeeds only if the item attributes meet the conditions, otherwise it returns an error. For instance, you can use a conditional PutItem to create a new item, only if no item has the same primary key. The query operation lets you find multiple items based on the partition key and an optional sort key. The scan operation reads every item in the entire table or index. Both query and scan operations always return a result set. If there's no matching item, the result set is empty. Query and scan operations can read multiple items from a table or a secondary index. Both batch operations and transactions let you group multiple actions. However, there are some key differences. Batch operations allow you to read or write multiple items with a single bulk operation. Batch GetItem and BatchWriteItem are simple wrappers of multiple read or write requests. DynamoDB performs individual reads or writes in parallel. A batch operation doesn't fail, unless all the requests fail. Each read or write is an independent request. If one read or write fails, other requests within a batch operation are not affected. DynamoDB transactions allow you to group multiple read or write operations as a workflow, using transact get items or transact write items. Operations in a transaction are interdependent, as no partial transaction is allowed. A transaction fails if any individual request fails. DynamoDB processes the transaction as the all or nothing operation, so that all of the requests succeed or none of them succeeds. In this episode, we've learned different operations in DynamoDB. DynamoDB lets you manage tables using table operations. Create table allows you to create a table. DescribeTable returns the table information. UpdateTable allows you to modify throughput settings, change capacity mode, update GSIs, and enable or disable DynamoDB streams. DeleteTable lets you delete a table. ListTables returns a list of tables in your AWS account in a specified region. DescribeLimits returns regional quotas of WCUs and RCUs in your AWS account. DynamoDB provides CRUD operations that allow you to easily read and write items. PutItem creates a new item or replaces an old item. GetItem reads an item with the given primary key. UpdateItem performs an upsert action. DeleteItem deletes an item with the given primary key. DynamoDB provides bulk read and write operations, where you can wrap multiple operations to increase the aggregate throughput. BatchReadItem can read up to 100 items from multiple tables, and return up to 16 megabytes of data. BatchWriteItem can combine up to 25 PutItem and DeleteItem requests from multiple tables, and write up to 16 megabytes of data. You can also use query or scan operation to read multiple items from a table or index. The query operation allows you to find items based on the partition key and an optional sort key. The scan operation reads every item in the entire table or index. DynamoDB transactions allow you to group multiple operations into a single all-or-nothing workflow, using transact get items or transact write items. Okay, that's all for DynamoDB operations. Thanks for watching and see you in the next episode.
Hope you've enjoyed watching this episode. If you liked the video, please help us and hit the like button. If you want to watch more tutorials, please subscribe to the Cloudemy TV channel. Make sure to turn on the notification and stay tuned. At Cloudemy, we're passionate about cloud and AI technology. Please share your feedback and thoughts in the comments below. Feel free to let us know what topics you'd like to watch. Happy watching and happy learning.